What's up, guys? I'm G5 Cosmos here for Game 5 Smash. We just got version 7.0.0 for Smash Ultimate, and here are the patch notes translated. The Japanese one was out first, I don't know, whatever, people were going crazy trying to translate everything. But now we have the US one, so I'm going to quickly go over each one of them, give a little insight into what it means, and tell you what the big changes are. So right off the bat, you're going to notice a very common thing that they've been doing in a lot of patches. They'll have some kind of universal change to a lot of different characters that isn't really too significant. In this patch, it's going to be the shield size patch. Basically, they want people to get shield poked or shield stabbed less easily. For those who don't know, like when your shield gets small, your character, their body parts start to get exposed and you can get hit on those parts. But some characters had issues where their shields didn't work properly, blah blah blah. It was too easy to get shield poked in certain cases, and at least in Nintendo's opinion, and there's certain cases everybody agreed. So they did that for a lot of characters, so I'm going to pretty much skip over that. So, and the same thing with the invincibility after deactivating the shield is for that same purpose, although that might be that might have some interesting interactions. But anyway, DK received that, Link received that. Samus got a buff to the power of dash attack, so the beginning of dash attack's a bit stronger, send people further off stage, kill a little bit earlier, even though it's not really a kill move. Then up smash, also stronger. That's good. You know, they recently patched this move to make it connect better. Now it'll kill earlier as well. Down smash it's a very weak smash attack, but it's a little bit stronger now. You know, for all this, I'm not testing this directly immediately, so we're not going to know exactly how significant the increases or decreases to stuff like this is, but that's what it says. Now the Zair, also Zairs, most Zairs, if not all Zairs, got buffed too. So when they say mid-air grab, they mean the Zair. It's not actually a grab. So it has more knockback, or damage at least, whatever they mean by power. Increase the amount of time hit detection lasts, so it's active for longer. And the shield buff as well. Dark Samus got exactly the same thing for all of them, so everything the same. Yoshi has the bigger shield. I don't understand why Yoshi got the increased shield size, because he couldn't get shield pokes. So I guess it's more than just pokes. They want the shields to be bigger in general, and I guess easier to pressure by effect. So, okay, well, Yoshi has a bigger shield as well. And he also gets the invincibility, which I don't know why that is for Yoshi, but whatever. Kirby increased shield size as well, same thing. Fox, there's actually a Larry Lurr video about this if you want to learn more about what this is talking about, where Fox would like kind of shift animations and it would make him really easy to shield poke in certain cases. So that's fixed now, supposedly. Okay, Pikachu, shield size of course. Captain Falcon, his jab connects better. Neutral attack, they mean jab, the first hit will connect better. He also has shield size, Bowser shield size. Ice Climber's shield size. That's actually pretty good for the Ice Climbers, because then they can, I think the parry reflects your full shield size, so if Ice Climbers do different kind of shield stuff, that might be better. It might work in multiple ways for them. Anyway, Sheik now has some buffs. Down smash is faster, and it connects better, so it's gonna, you know, connect into itself better. It's better. That's one of the few moves that Sheik can use to get KOs, so that's pretty good. Her grab range of her standing grab is also increased, so that's going to work for shield grab. You know, it should, so that's good. Sheik will have a better out of shield game because of that. Her needles have less landing lag, so that's good. Less landing lag on grenade in the air and on the ground. Increase the amount of time hit detection lasts for the explosion, so it's easier to hit people with the explosion. The explosion will no longer get negated. I'm not sure exactly what that means. Maybe in certain situations the explosion would just not happen, or it would like clank or be cancelled out by something else. And shield size increase as well. Zelda has a stronger forward tilt, more damage and knockback. I believe power means damage, and launch distance means knockback. Her Nair reduced vulnerability when landing, so less landing on Zelda Nair. That's a good buff. Made it easier to connect as well. That's a good buff, because a neutral air is one of her, like, you know, kind of zoning or neutral options, and making that safer is good for Zelda. Her up air has bigger range. It lasts longer. The later hit, let's see, decreased power for the latter half of the time the hit, yeah. So the latter hit is weaker, or does less damage, and extended launch distance when they hit the high damage. So Zelda's up air is stronger. That was already a very strong move, so the strong hit is stronger. If you land the weak hit, it's weaker, I guess, but more importantly, the strong hit is stronger. So that's going to be a better KO move now. Zelda gets a little scarier to fight because of that kind of change. Next we have side special, increase the high damage range. That's Din's Fire. Increase the amount of time hit detection last. So it has more range, and for the strong hit, and it is it's active longer as well. So it's going to be easier to snipe people with that off stage. So It's already a decent move in certain positions. Down special, increased power, extended launch distance. That's a little spooky because Zelda's Phantom is already, you know, a big part of her gameplay, and now it does more damage and knockback, so that move's going to be extra scary to get hit by for sure. And her shield size bigger as well. Next, Dr. Mario, increased power and increased launch distance to his forward tilt. Okay, that's not that big of a deal. I don't think that's much of a kill move in general, but I don't know. Down tilt, increase the amount of time opponents will be in the damage animation, shorten launch distance. That tells me that they're increasing the combo potential of down tilt, but as to how significant that is, we'll have to see. Nair, increase the power of the attack in the high damage range, extended launch distance when hitting the high damage. So Nair is stronger. For those who don't know, Dr. Mario's Nair is kind of reverse of Mario's. The strong hit is the later hit, and the weak hit is the one that starts out with. So this is the later hit that they're talking about because they say the high damage range. That just means the strong hit. Down air, increase the amount of time hit detection lasts. So Mario's down air is active longer. Easier to spike people, I guess. Up special, extended launch distance when hitting the high damage rate. Doc's up is already like a pretty strong kill move that he uses, even stronger. Nice, I like it. Pichu, bigger shield. Good. He's one of the characters that got shield poked a lot. Falco, shield size to his course. Youngling. Youngling got affected by this patch quite a bit, actually. His jab one is faster. He got buffed, actually. It's kind of weird. You know, a lot of people probably don't want this character to be buffed, but, you know, that's what they did. His up smash is stronger. His up air is stronger. These are all in terms of, like, knockback. Forward throw is stronger. I never really seen anybody kill with that move, but maybe it'll KO now. We'll have to see. His Zair is faster, it has a different knockback angle, and it has more hit stun, and then his shield size is bigger. Ganon, shield size. Mewtwo, the shield stuff again, just a little bit more complicated. Game & Watch, shield stuff, they didn't put an H at the end of Game & Watch. Meta Knight shield, Pit shield, Dark Pit shield, Zero Suit. This is actually pretty interesting. Zero Suit's down B, the burial, it does less bury time, so that's one of her main. I don't know about main, but that's one of the ways she closes out stocks a lot. She buries you, and then she does the up B, typically. So, again, this is one of the things we'll have to see. Like, is it significant enough to make it so that she can't get that combo at all, or is it just that she can't get it at a percent where she wouldn't have gone for it anyway? You know, something like that. But that's that. Shield size, of course. Snake, increase shield size, blah, blah, blah. Same thing, shield size. Squirtle, shield size. Shield for Charizard. Diddy Kong, shield, basically the same thing. Sonic, shield. Let's just skip ahead until we get to somebody without the shield stuff. Okay, so Toon Link, dash attack, less lag. Toon Link also got a good amount of buffs. His down smash is stronger. His back air is faster, which is great. This is pretty solid buffs for Toon Link. I think Toon Link's already kind of like a slept-on character, so these are some good changes for him for sure. Down air is stronger in the weak hit, it does more damage and knockback in the weak hit of down air. So I'm not sure if that'll be enough to make it a good move. Probably not, but that's pretty cool. His shield. Oh, actually no. The amount of hit detection lasts for mid-air grab. So his Zair is buffed as well. Wolf shield, shield. And Mii Brawler, side special 3, made it easier to grab opponents. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's the only one that is a command grab. So the command grab, I guess, is like a bigger grab box or something on Mii Brawler. That's as much as we can infer. Mii Sword Fighter shield. Okay, Palutena. This is a big one. So Palutena actually got some, I don't want to say significant, but compared to what they've usually done in these patches, Palutena got hit pretty hard. So up tilt is actually buffed. It's stronger. It's more damage, more knockback. Down smash also stronger. The strong hit at least. And Nair, shorten launch distance, reduce the range of the last attack against opponents in the air. So I've seen a little bit about this so far. It's harder to kill people with Nair. The combos at 0%, they still work. You're still going to get Naired and take 40 or 50 or whatever. So whether you are Palutena main and this is good news, or you hate fighting Palutena and this is bad news, that's what it is. The Nair is still combos really, really well. But like, if she jumps off stage to Nair you, you're not going to die as early. But I tested it myself. I didn't test all these things, but that was the one thing that I was curious about the Palo stuff. It still kills though. It still kills. So it's not like it's like super weak, but you're not going to die at like 120 necessarily anymore. Maybe like closer to like 130, 140, 150 maybe. This is very vague, you know, depending on matchups and all that. But what might even be more significant is the down throw has extended launch distance. It still combos, but if you DI out now, it's really hard for her to combo it, and you can't get the down throw back air confirm on DI out anymore, from what I've been hearing. I don't know if this is like consistent across all matchups or whatever, but the bottom line here is much harder to get down throw back air, which is one of her main kill confirms and definitely hurts the character. That being said, though, it was hard to get on DI out anyway on, like, you know, smaller characters with good air dodge frame data. You would usually see people playing like 50-50s in those situations. Like even Nairo is not killing killing everybody off down throw back air, unless it's like a Rob or something. So I don't know how much of a difference that's going to make, but that's the only change for Palutena. She also got the shield size. I don't think she's going to drop down too much or anything, but it is a nerf overall. The buffs don't really matter for Paulo. They're not going to do that much for her. Pac-Man shield size, blah, blah, blah. Duck Hunt's multi-jab is, I guess it says the amount of time opponents will be in the damage animation. I don't know if that means the hit lag itself or the knockback, like the hit stun, but it's not going to make a difference because either way he's not going to combo off of that, and his shield size is different. I really don't know why they did that. Maybe it connects better? I don't know. Ryu also got some significant buffs. His down tilt, his heavy down tilt, got an adjusted launch angle. This one I'm not too sure if it like affects his combo potential or anything crazy. Down smash. Now you can special cancel down smash. You couldn't before. So down smash, it does less shield damage, but now you can cancel combo out of down smash as well, which is pretty, you know, there's a lot that can come from that. His Hadoken is has I think it has more shield stun, they're saying here. Made it easier for Shakunetsu Hadoken to hit multiple times, so people are not going to fall out of that as well. Tatsumaki is invincible now while rotating when used on the ground. It has stronger, and yeah, so it's basically overall buffs. It has some more iframes or some iframes, and it kills earlier, does more damage, great buff, and then the shield size. And then I'm assuming it's pretty much the same thing for Ken. Yeah, so Ken can also cancel down smash. This is pretty interesting because Ken already has a combo where he does like jab, and then he cancels that. I think it's jab, and then or he can do a lot of things, and then cancels them into the crescent kick. I think it is like his command input normal move, and then that true combos into down smash. So if you can combo you can cancel the down smash, then you can get some pretty crazy stuff off that. Actually, Ken's going to be that. This could be very significant for Ken. And Ryu, but I think Ken is still probably going to be better. Anyway, made the pivoting leg, same thing, shield size. Cloud is probably the one that I'm going to put in the title of this video. Cloud got a lot of changes. Is he as buffed to make him top tier as people will say? Well, let's take a look. First thing is dash dance. Wow, dash attack has more high damage, strong hit, dash attack, more knockback. So dash attack stronger. It's already a pretty decent kill move, like trap landings with it. Use it less ledge trap sometimes for a little bit of a commitment. That move kills earlier now. That's good. Forward smash made it easier to hit multiple times. I never really seen anybody fall out of Cloud forward smash in this game, but you know it probably happens. Now it's not going to happen as much supposedly. Up smash. This one's big. Extended launch distance when hit the sword tip and increased attack speed. So it's faster and stronger. This makes it better for trapping landings. Potentially out of shield, catching people's jumps, catching people jumping into him. Up smash now, a much better move just in general. I believe it was frame 12 I heard people talking about, but we'll see. You guys know Beefy Smash always puts out like a video where they compare everything, so I suggest that you guys watch that as soon as it's available if you want to see like the specific differences, but this is just the rundown. Anyway, up smash, up special increased the speed of the edge grab timing. So his up B can grab the ledge faster. I guess like when he does like the beginning of it where he insta grabs, that's faster now. I'm not sure, but I think that's what it means. Down special increased the speed at which the gauge fills up with limit charge. This is pretty huge. So limit charge is much faster now. From what I've heard, it's like 5 seconds, maybe like 5.5. I think it was like 7.5 or 7 in this game originally before this patch. Don't quote me on that. Point is, limit charge is faster. That's a big buff. So he's going to get limit more often. He still loses it after a few seconds, but gets limit faster. That's great. His shield is also bigger. Anyway, Corrin, shield size. Bayo, shield size. Ridley, also shield. This is just a more complicated way of saying that the shield size is different. I mean, it's not literally the same as the shield size, but like, make it harder to shield poke, blah, blah, blah. K. Rool, adjusted the shield, same thing. Incineroar, side special. Extended launch. This is when opponents that are not grabbed with a side special are caught up in the lariat or back body drops. So that's not really relevant for 1v1 from what I'm understanding. They're saying that like when the part of like his command grab tosses somebody around, it has like a hitbox that can hit like another character that happens to be around there, and now it will hit them stronger. I guess it's beneficial for doubles. I don't know. I think this is probably not a very significant change. Plant, the lips briefly invincible after deactivating shield. Same thing, shield stuff. Joker, this is actually kind of significant also. My personal main here, so it's a little disappointing to me, but I think they were very fair with what they did. Neutral special, reduce the range when shooting downward in the air. Down guns have less range. This I tested. Honestly, it was hard to notice. The down guns are still pretty damn good. but you can avoid them a lot easier if you're trying to like trap him from below, or he has to go deeper off stage if he wants to like gimp you with them. They still have good range, but not as much. So down guns definitely nerfed, definitely hurts him. And then also reduce the amount of time Arsene is summoned for when receiving damage. The description is a little crazy here. Summoned for when receiving damage, while Arsene is summoned in battles with 2 or fewer opponents. I think they're just saying that Arsene stays out not as long. That's what it seemed like when I messed around with it also. Not the biggest, you know, amount of time difference, but that is a nerf, you know. Either way, they're getting at here that Arsene is not going to be out as long, and that's something that people really wanted for Joker. I think it's pretty fair too. Arsene, it stays out for a really long time. Overall, I think Joker could, if he's the best in the game right now, he's probably still the best in the game right now. They didn't take away fair 1 combos. They didn't take away drag downs. They didn't take away any of his combos, actually. So this just means, you know, you won't get to keep Arsene as long, and you won't get as much off down guns, which is not going to hurt the players who really know what they're doing with Joker anyway, because they know how to work around and not rely on down guns. But it is a nerf. So overall, it's a pretty cool patch. You guys can let me know in the comments, was your main buffed or nerfed? Do you like what they did with this patch? I'm sure a lot of people are going to be happy about the Palutena nerfs. Overall, just like most of the patches, they didn't do too much, but I feel like they did maybe more with this one than they've done in any of the other ones for this game so far. Like the Ryu Ken stuff, the Cloud stuff, they really are putting in an effort to change some and tweak some things, so it's pretty interesting. Alright guys, you can also check out my demo of Byleth that I just put up, and I may have a more detailed, in-depth Byleth guide coming out, so if you want to check out stuff like that, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. You can also click that notification bell. Every YouTuber is going to tell you this. It helps us, so if you want to support more, you can subscribe and click the notification bell. I'd appreciate that. And yeah guys, thank you all for watching, and bye-bye.